Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 17 plate Renault Trafic Sport. This is the 1.6 DCI 120 bi-turbo. When I say 120 I mean brake horsepower. This is the short wheelbase, and as I mentioned, the Sport. So on a Sport you get a lovely spec. You've got things like reverse sensors on the bumper. You've got, on this particular model, you've got a reversing camera, which is not standard on a Sport, but I'll show you when we come inside the cab about how all that works. Got alloy wheels. These are 17-inch alloy wheels. Nice thing with a Renault Trafic, on the Sport you get the alloy wheels as standard, whereas on the equivalent Vivaro Sportive you don't get alloy wheels as standard, so a bit of a bonus there. Coming around to the front then, we get colour-coded front bumper. You've got colour-coded mirrors as well. This particular person has put some nice LED lights in here as the daytime running lights, which I got to say are a nice improvement. There is also, to mention, which you'll probably see in the title, but there is no VAT on this van. The person who has owned this since it was about 4 or 5 months old, they were not VAT registered, so it's a fantastic bonus here for most prospective buyers who are not going to be VAT registered. Struggle to get that one out. It's going to be a great bonus for them not having to pay the VAT. Inside the cab here we get electric windows, electric mirrors. You get the multi-function steering wheel, which is where you control the cruise control, as you can see there on both sides. Looking at the driver's seat, you do get the driver's armrest, and there is some adjustability here, so you've got a nice height adjustment there on the side. If we jump into the cab, the van is running at the moment. Got the nice Trafic rubber overmats as well, much easier to clean off. 32,500 miles. If we just turn the steering wheel to the side, first thing you can see here, this is the radio controls here, and you can also answer the phone on this control. This is where you work your wipers and also the onboard computer, so you can go through, as you can see here, some of the different messages up there on the screen, which is the buttons on the end. And then you've also got the auto-activated wipers on that side. If we turn it to the other way, this is the light stalk, and as you can see there, you have got auto-activated lights on that side. Just down to the side here, this switch here is to distinguish between cruise control and a speed limiter. So I say depending on which one you want to go for. So the bottom one there is cruise control, and you flick it up to the top, and that is your speed limiter. If it's in the middle, neither are engaged. Again, on the Trafic Sport, a lovely bit of spec here to have is this nice screen here in the middle. You have got the USB and AUX ports at the top there. You've got a DAB radio, so you click on radio there, you can see up on the top left hand side we're on the DAB at the moment. You can also change that to FM or AM if you wanted. Going back to the start then, you click on the map. This shows you where you are. So you've got the sat nav on here. If you click on nav, this is where you can enter your destination and point of interest, so on and so forth. Bluetooth phone prep, click on the phone there and you'll be able to search for your Bluetooth device, and then also media there. That's where you can play music through your Bluetooth phone, or if you were to plug in via USB or AUX. This is a little phone holder. If you were to put the van into reverse, I mean it's pretty pointless having a rear view mirror in a van with a bulkhead behind your seats, but if you were to put the van into reverse, you'll hear the beep there for the reverse sensors, but then also you'll see this appears there, which is the reversing camera. When you take it out of reverse, you give it a few seconds, and as I say, the camera will go off. Looking on the passenger side here, really nice touch, which I think is really nice in this new shape Vauxhall Vivaro or Renault Trafic. This wide angle mirror here, which is really good for seeing your blind spots. So if you look up in this one here, you can see that you're seeing a very different angle from what you're looking at in your wing mirror. So I think that's a really nice touch. You have some extra storage up here on the top. Press that little button there, you've got a bit of extra storage there. Looking at the passenger seats, now we have got some flexibility here with the passenger seats. So to start off, both of the bases will lift up. So pull on the little tab, and you can do that with both sides. Basically pulling that tab, you can pull the base up like that. You have got this little handle here down on the side. Then if you push on that, a little bit more difficult to do with one hand, but push on the handle and then this folds down. So you've got then, which is nice, you've got to start off with a nice cup holder there in a nice convenient position. You've got some slots here where you can clip some business cards in or whatever you like. And then this here is actually a removable clipboard. So you push on that there and you can actually pull that out. You can fix your paperwork under there. And if you pull on this tab, you've actually got a little bit more storage under there. So really a lot of versatility there with those seats. If we go around to the other side, I can show you then. We can turn the van off. We have got 2 keys with the van, just to mention that while I'm turning the van off. If we go around to the other side, then I can show you how you can use the hatch. So if we open up the back of the van here, you'll see that there is an opening there to be able to load through under the passenger seat. So what you can do is, as I mentioned before, when you pull on this tab, you can lift that base of the seat up there, and this is where you can see there you can actually load through. Under the seat, you've got these little red tab here. If you pull on that, that lifts up this hatch there, and what that allows you to do is then to load all the way from the back of the van, so all the way through there, through the opening, under the seat, and all the way into the passenger footwell. So it gives you a really good load length there, as I say, from back to front. Having a look at the back of the van, it is ply lined, as you can see. So you've got ply line on the sides, rear doors. It is on the other side of the side loading door. I say the factory fitted bulkhead, which you get the nice opening with. We have got service history as well with this van. It was done, I believe, about 24,000 miles. I say opening up the rear doors. So there we are. As I say, this is a no VAT Renault Trafic Sport 2017, 120 brake horsepower, 1.6 bi-turbo. Quite a rare opportunity with no VAT. If you'd like to inquire on this van, please give us a call on either of the numbers listed at the bottom of the sign there. We'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Also, we can arrange finance on this van, and we can take part exchange, whether that was a car or a van, and we can arrange nationwide delivery.